and slide into the wall.
Stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 46 of Bards and Nobles, the podcast. I'm Brian, the Dungeon Master.
What are there other things?
And tonight I've got
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard the Sixth, the Human Ranger,
AKA Honey.
AK-47, honey. Blake
Pumpkin.
Harrison playing Blue Bay,
aka Pumpkin.
AKA Pumpkin, but only to Brian.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
I'm Anthony Boyd, and I'll be playing Grit Scrundell, the half-drow rogue.
Trey O'Neill, currently playing Mrs. Shearwater.
I'm Andrew Danon. I'll be playing Elon Musket, the Warforged gunsmith. Currently, I'm a goblin named Fizzlebuzzle, I believe, is the name I used.
Sounds about right.
Sure.
All right, so who is going to do the recap to get us into tonight's episode?
That'll be me. Last time on the podcast, we went down below and gave a guy a dick.
I mean,
That's how it works.
Very succinct.
You're
and
not
true.
wrong.
Also, Shrimp lost a finger, so that was
I gave it up willingly.
that kind of sucked. And
him. Whereas I thought it was hilarious.
we're about to meet this chick in a tiny hallway.
should we mention the grotto? Nah.
You should also mention how expertly Grits led the group to the grotto, despite Baron's numerous objections.
I just like how on the episode that Charles wasn't here, we kept making his character do random shit.
Like care for an orphan
Yeah.
child.
And as soon as he got back, he's like, why the hell am I near this orphan?
Get away from me, orphan.
Where'd I pick up the skid?
All right, that was the past, and this is now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now,
Oh, they
What do
beat
you
up an
guys-
old guy last episode.
what?
They beat up an old guy last
Oh, yeah, that's
episode.
true.
They lost a fight to an old guy.
Lost an orphan.
So, Blueberry, I believe you're up. This mysterious feminine figure has introduced themselves as Grirk.
Oh, yeah.
Single
Just one person, yeah.
Kind of crawled between Kibe's legs.
Sure.
Yeah, my dick's out.
Yeah, you got crab dick leaving a snail trail on your back.
That is graphic.
Open it up strong. Let's go.
We can only go up from here.
Is that the line?
That's the one that killed it.
It's not the first time Grits has been through this. It won't be the last.
I'm still, if I remember correctly, I'm still feeling pretty pompous because I'm half an inch taller and blue.
Yeah. And you look down and you see Grits emerging from your nethers.
Wait, what part of you is half an inch taller?
Every part. Every part that you can see. Because my dick's out. I look down and I say, chip, chop, chip, my good man. And then I look at the lady and I say, blah, 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 blah. Your Majesty, we've sought you out.
I stand up, dust myself off.
The longer he's blue, the more pompous he becomes.
Prestidigitate like some of the filth and snail trail off of me, and I step forward, and I was like, "We were sent to find you."
She sees you cleaning yourself, and she says, "Oh, here, let me help." And she kind of like touches one of the walls and streaks her finger across it in a very purposeful motion, and a hum kind of vibrates through the entire building that you guys are in, and a line of arcane energy just kind of like starts on each of your heads and just moves its way down. And Baron, Kibe, Max, and Grits, and Elon, your disguise drops as it moves its way down. She says, "There, isn't that better? Now we can do honest business together."
I start crying, and I say, "My name's Kibe."
I was like, those were expensive. But at least that rat guy won't know my face.
That's true.
And then I pull out the letter and I present it to her. It's like, we were sent to find you through our connections with the Carnal Horde.
Okay, she kind of smirks, takes the letter, and begins to read it. And her demeanor kind of changes. And a frown or
Furrow?
her brow begins to furrow. That's what I was trying to say. As she continues reading down the lines, she lets out a deep sigh, and then she says, "I knew it was only a matter of time, but I was hoping I'd meet her face to face and not deal with her dogs." It's like, "Why are you here? What do you want?" And at this point, she like starts crumpling up the letter.
I look at her and I was like, well, first and foremost, I shine my Dawnguard jewel. I was like, we're with the Dawnguard, and we were sent to help the people by eliminating the Dread Claw as they've been ravaging the land. We've come into contact with the Carnal Horde as they were also trying to get out the Dread Claw out. And so we've made a temporary alliance with them. In conjunction, they told us your name so that you could help us eliminate the Dread Claw, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Grirk kind of just chuckles at it and says,
She is the Dread Claw.
"First off, I am no ma'am.
I'll snap.
Second, I believe you'll find your temporary alliance a lot more one-sided than you think. Is that not a collar of their symbol you're wearing around your neck?
She gave this to me to...
And you wear it like a dog."
I mean, you want to take it off? I can.
She says, "No, I like collars."
Kinky.
I look at Zer and I am like, I'll wear your collar. I give a wink. Seduction.
Let him roll.
I seduce.
Sure, you can give me a charisma check.
Uh-oh. Don't even look up the modifier. It wasn't a 20.
It's 14. What about persuasion? Is it a persuasion check or just straight charisma check?
No, it was charisma.
All right.
You weren't really persuading her to do anything.
To fall in
For
love.
me to wear her collar, yeah. For her to take me as her
All
pet.
right, let's make it a persuasion check. What do you add to that?
20.
20.
My persuasion's a +9.
Gotcha. I rolled an 18. His charisma's pretty high.
His?
Yep.
Gasp. I thought it was a girl.
He says,
So confused.
He felt the same way.
that won't be necessary. So you were looking for the Dread Claw Brotherhood, correct?
Yeah, but can we back up real quick to the Carnal Horde? Like, is there something that we should know that like we shouldn't be associated with them? Like, are they bad news? Like, do I need to get rid of this? Like,
He leans in real close, crosses his very feminine arms,
I lean in close.
and says, let's see,
The
you can be
nose
sugar.
touch.
He says sugar.
Right. Honey, pumpkin, and sugar.
All the hordes are bad news. And now that you've led at least one of them here, it's bad news for me too.
Oh, snap.
Bad
Let's
news,
see.
everyone.
I like to think that Baron just
So-
announces that.
She says, "So, let's make a deal.
Can do.
You've already led them to my doorstep, so I figure you owe me one."
I didn't know that was a bad thing, but I really like you, so okay. Just to be sure, that's me owing you one, not the group, because they didn't know. I didn't know either, but I'm the one in the collar.
I know. But I mean, you're all kind of in this together. Kind of.
We're all
You're
here.
the Dawnguard.
I was like, but don't punish them for my mistake.
So I don't plan on punishing anyone. She snaps
What
her
if
fingers.
I ask nicely?
He snaps his fingers.
Light spanking.
And immediately all 4 of those pieces of armor, they take a step and quarter turn and all face back towards you guys in the hallway. And she says, I'll let you live if you give me what I want.
And what's that?
It's more fingers, isn't it?
Is it
He
teeth?
says, nothing so trivial as that. And he places his hand on your cheek.
It's your
And he
ear.
says, I want a soul.
Oh, shit.
You
That's
want
not bad.
my soul?
Oh, no, not your soul, just a soul.
I mean,
But I guess I could throw in the location of the Dread Claw Brotherhood for yours.
Do it.
will it kill me?
No, of course not. It's just your soul.
We should have kept that orphan around.
Damn it.
Oh.
Well, the old
which
man you had
one?
in that.
Let's go make some more orphans.
Wait, does his hair turn red after he takes his soul?
Hey.
Hey, I'm right there with you, sort of.
No, you're not.
Dude, I'm 50% Irish.
That doesn't matter.
That's not, doesn't make you ginger.
No, but my beard's red.
I digress. He's about to give up his soul.
I look at the group and I'm like, I think to everybody, it's like, I mean, Shrimp gave up his finger. I don't know if I want to give up my soul though.
Those two things are equal. That was my favorite finger.
Was it now?
It did all the work.
I messaged back to him, are you really using it?
It brought my whole hand together.
No, the finger I know was important.
I was really
soul is unquestioned.
Oh yeah, no. I needed that
uses
finger.
that.
What if
Yeah.
I have promised my soul to somebody else? I mean, do you end it like goes to the highest bidder, first come, first serve?
He says, kind of looks you over, kind of pushes your hair up just a little bit. She says, he says, nope, looks like it's still all there.
All right. Oh, I really don't want to give my soul away,
sure?
but if
You
I'm
were
going to
like
give it,
so hesitant over a tooth.
But he actually uses those.
That is true.
I'm very vain. People see my teeth.
It was a back tooth.
Still,
And it was loose. It's all right. We just gave him some
Chris,
dick
before you
and
make
brought us-
any hasty decisions, I don't know if we need to make any back,
You don't even know who this person is.
back deals with somebody who we have no reason to trust.
I need a coin.
Heads.
I say yes.
Shit.
I already said my piece. I tried to stop him.
It's what was it? Stupid.
No, you may not have my blood. My soul, you say.
I don't know what he's going to do with my blood.
Sign me up.
The difference
But
is the hot
there's
guy
two
asked for
differences.
it.
Yeah, it's this disgusting rat guy versus this beautiful elf.
Guy.
This is Shaw all over again.
I crawl under everybody up to the front.
There's no reason for us to be here.
I just have a few questions before I try to get between them.
Sure.
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Yeah, Grirk kind of backs up a little bit, puts his hands on the counter.
I wiped the makeup and stuff off my
There's
face.
a counter, by the way. I don't know if I described that.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know there was a counter in between.
yeah, there's a counter between us. Because when he crossed his arms, he's leaning on the table. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. I kind of like rub the makeup off my face. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm Flip McShrimpton. A pleasure. When he doesn't have his soul, like, what happens?
Oh, functionally nothing.
So, like, when he dies, which I'm sure he will very shortly.
And then when you say that, a smile just like immediately creeps across his face. He's like, "Oh, well, that's when I get paid."
Can I insight check him and see like if there's like a
what, he's gonna be nice to your soul?
yes, that's exactly what I want to know. if he's like if I'm making like the quote unquote deal with the devil to get a soul, or
You're making
the
a
value of a soul
for a location of a giant group of people.
And we can just
She also, Grirk, he also, you get the sense that, he did openly threaten you. He said you get to leave this building and then activated the 4 armors.
right. So like if you say
behind you.
a soul, does it have to be one of our souls? Is that what you're saying? Or can we bring you a new
do you
soul?
have any others with you?
Not with me per se, but I know where one is.
I say, what about yours?
To who?
I say that to Grirk.
Don't listen to him. He's a crazy old man. Like if I leave, I don't know, the crazy old man as collateral, and then come back with another soul.
I don't deal in promises, sweetie.
No.
First off, I like the nickname. I was hoping for something more like seafood based. That's usually where my nicknames come from. But all right, look, if you're willing to sell your soul,
Well, I'm the one who trusted Zudis and the Carnal Horde and got us into this.
There's literally no reason to go about this.
Well,
we
if
get
we
to
don't
live.
If we don't, then we have to. I point up to this obviously very magical being in this very magical house with those very magical set suits of armor. It's like we can try to fight our way out, and then try to heal up in this place that trades skin for stuff. I don't know, man. I feel like this is my mistake, and I feel like I gotta get us out of it.
Come on, season 3.
Just so you know, Grits, I feel like you don't owe that large of a debt to anyone. That is a hefty price.
That is a hefty price. What else are you willing to give me for my soul?
Oh, there you go. Drive up the price of your soul. That's a good idea.
Grirk says, I'm confused. I assume your life and the single purpose you came into the grotto would be enough.
I'm a lot greedier than that.
Just give her your soul. That's fine.
I stab him.
Stab what?
Him.
All right, make an attack roll.
Wait, me?
No, Grirk.
Ah, son of a bitch.
All of our lives.
I'm about to Blu-ray my ass out of here.
It's nice knowing you guys.
Get that on a t-shirt.
18.
Blu-ray myself out of here.
18. Sure, it hits. Hit her with your dagger.
Yeah.
Her, him.
Is it a surprise?
Him. It doesn't matter at this point.
What does he self-identify as?
Gotta ask him.
How much space is there in this area?
Yeah, very, very little. Wait a minute.
Yep, we're between them. I'm between them.
Yeah, you're standing in between.
Yeah. God damn it! Just give him your soul.
He's very short.
I
am sure.
Yeah, that's sure. Okay. You stab him, and he just looks down and says, "Oh, thank you." So roll your damage.
Is that a surprise attack?
Sure.
I mean,
like it fucking matters.
he's within 5 feet of him too. So sneak attack.
I am like in his
He's
lap.
having to step over you, right? Like, so, I mean, of course.
We're all in the same square. God damn it! All right, join us next time for season 3. I'll be playing a character named God damn it, Boyd.
GD Boyd.
27. All right.
Play the character. God damn it.
You say it, you do it.
It's a bonus action. I disengage.
What?
All right.
What? Wait, hang on. What's
Everybody roll initiative
27
for me. Everybody roll initiative.
Wonderful. You want to like run these by us in the old brain palace before we get to that?
This is the
All the shit we plan out, all the people we don't attack. We're gonna beat the shit out of that guy for information. No, we're gonna fight a demiguy.
this is the old Krognak.
You fucking Krognacked us.
It's the old harpoon and the sea winch thing all over again.
Well, at least we're not.
That wasn't Krognak.
That was definitely
No, but it was a fuck up.
that was.
At least we're not in the middle of his light devouring tower. Oh wait,
At least we don't have 4 guards made out of cold steel waiting for us down the hallway. Oh wait.
oh yeah.
Oh, they
All right.
probably moved.
Are you
Well,
ready for
did
initiatives?
anyone else want to give up their soul to get us out of this?
No, I want to give up
You
yours.
said you were gonna give up your soul.
I say yes, then I stab him. I mean,
Well, as soon as I said yes, you talked me out of it.
Well, I was just trying to get a better price. I didn't say fucking stab him. I rolled a 2.
I'm not even sure how that would work with the Warforged.
Oh, you still have yours.
Oh,
That's what transferred into
I have my soul.
Isn't your soul
But
in the
if I
machine?
gave up my soul,
Yeah.
That was actually-
would Elon actually die?
Oh,
I was going to ask that to this person before it got really stabby. in here.
What did everybody roll?
I panicked and I
20.
stabbed. Leave me alone.
You have a 0 initiative
No, I
22.
have a nat 20.
plus
2, so 22. But nat 20.
What did everybody roll?
22. Just a 2.
13.
11.
16.
All right. You guys are up. You're whatever marching order you said you were. The walls are, I mean, both Kibe and Elon, your shoulders are touching each side. Behind you, back towards the entrance, are the 4 suits of armor that seem to have come alive.
We're not like an opening in any capacity.
No, this has been one straight hallway that you guys have been squeezing
Great.
through.
So can we see the back of the?
No, past maybe, even if you have dark vision,
Yeah.
past 15 feet is just darkness.
Okay, well,
Just when you thought I
can't
couldn't have
see-
screwed us more. I
You can't see a
screwed us
back
more.
wall behind him.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, both shrimp and grits, you guys can.
Okay, so this is like we are at the end of this structure.
Yeah.
But it's still a hallway.
Yeah.
How tall is the room?
Can't see the end.
All right.
I stabbed him again.
You guys go ahead.
I mean,
Man.
Kibe was right behind grits, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. As far as you guys know, from Kibe back, you guys can't see what's happening. You just hear some shuffling going around. And the last thing you heard was Grirk, saying thank you for this. Did you stab again?
Yeah, I stabbed again.
Go ahead.
I just say in my mind, what just happened? What is he thanking us for?
Grits, I told you not to.
20. Not natural.
Okay. Reaction. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. You stab again into the same spot, and like a fire is lit in his eyes as he's just like this bloody, toothy smile that just widens.
At least it's not in his pants.
Yet.
I thought about trying to talk him out of this, but
12
I guess
damage.
the second stab were pretty
That seals the
cemented.
deal.
You can't really call this an accident at this point.
Well, what's really bad is I missed the trigger on my dagger and didn't roll my extra 3d8.
My hand slipped.
Yeah. That'll matter.
So then bonus action, I inspire Shrimp. I was like, sorry, Shrimp, get him.
You're up.
There you go.
I would like to cast Meld into Stone and slide into the wall.
Wait, you heard that spell?
Yep. Level 3.
That's hilarious. Holy shit! All right, you meld into the wall.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I yell, I don't know them.
Normally, you have a special sense or sight beyond it, but when you meld into this particular wall, everything goes black.
Okay.
But
It says I can't see what occurs outside.
right,
But I can, I'm aware of the passage of time.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I can hear sounds that are
Great. So you can hear.
So wait, you can't move in the stone. You're just in that one spot.
Oh no, I can just melt into the stone and wait there and then come back out later. You know, it roughly 8 hours when I try to talk my way out of this and see if Flint makes it to season 3.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
Damn it. I'm still trying to find out what's going on.
I imagine Homer Simpson backing up into the shrubs. That's what I'm doing.
I think
My GIF.
I think to everyone, fight our way out, fight our way out.
Can I hear them thinking?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I think y'all scream real loud when it gets real bad. I might come back out.
So you said those of us in the back
Yeah.
aren't even aware of what's going on.
You heard Shrimp, or you heard Grits. What did you say to Shrimp just now?
You son of a bitch.
Oh, no, before that, you patted him on the shoulder with your inspiration.
I was like, I'm sorry. Go, get him.
You hear Grits say that.
And I say, I'm not with them, and slip into the wall.
And then you hear me think, fight our way out.
Whoever said the armor activated,
Yeah.
and like I'm aware of that being
Yeah.
in the
You're in
back.
the back.
You heard them go, and like they're like standing.
Now, are
The
they
one in front of you is just facing you.
are they moving toward us or doing anything? Or are they just more like reactive? Like if we get close to them trying to leave.
At first, I mean, the only thing they've done so far is step and position themselves in the way. They haven't attacked or anything since you guys have the jump, the initiative, as it were.
Interesting.
Okay. So I guess I'm at the very back facing this armor,
Mhm.
and I have my sword in one hand and a torch in the other so I can see. And I'm just going to take a triggered action or whatever and wait to see
A
if
reaction.
reaction to see if I'll attack if it attacks.
Okay. And Kibe, you actually saw Grits do what he just did.
Yeah, I know.
Save me, Blue Bay.
I'd take you with me if I could.
I don't know. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking swing
At who?
He's committing.
at Grits.
You say it, you do it. It's time to show your allegiance to her.
Hit him.
I got another character ready to go.
Can I
Of course.
if I try to talk, is that my action?
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to convince them to do something?
I'm gonna try to.
Then yeah, it would be. If you're just like, hey guys, look that direction, then no. But if it's like trying to make a roll and do something, then yeah.
What? How does this fall into my 2 attacks per action? I don't get the. I don't.
The
have
attack
to attack.
You have to
right?
use the attack action, and then when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks.
You get 2 attacks in an action. You don't get
Yeah.
2 actions.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and earlier, ready in action is the word I was
Right.
looking for.
Which to trigger it will take your reaction.
Yes.
Okay. So what you guys doing? Come on.
rules. Can I think anything? Do I have time to think anything to Gogurt right now? I took an action to meld into the wall.
to think to him?
Yeah, I'm going to try to think
Sure.
to him. I'm like, hey, if I can stop this, can we all leave? And you can definitely have Grits' soul. I'll give it to you.
You don't get a response.
Oh, God damn it. I think it's celestial. Does that help?
Do you hear him thinking?
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
think
guys
back,
do.
you son of a bitch.
You were going to give it up anyway.
What are you doing, Kibe? And then Baron and Elon, you guys be thinking.
I'm going to ready TMC and start charging it up.
I'm just gonna. I don't fucking know.
No idea what's going on right now.
Is there anything we can do to stop you from killing us? That's what I say.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
God, I'm going to fight Zer and the Dawnguard.
Yeah, you are.
You fucked up
Yeah,
bad.
double 10. Snake eyes.
That's not Snake Eyes.
So I guess what did you say? The persuasion?
Yeah.
Double 10, that's like 40, right?
14.
He says, I gave you the terms, and you spat in my face.
I said,
Now
Technically,
pay.
you were stabbed.
one of us did. Should we all be punished?
All right, Baron and Elon, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to try to start clearing us a path. I'm going to throw my net onto one of the armors behind us to try to restrain it.
Okay.
Goodbye, net.
Restrains up to a large creature.
All right. Throw them dice.
14.
The net, you attack the creature with the net, and it like lightning fast reflexes. It just kind of grabs it and just swipes it aside, and the net just ineffectually lands against the wall and crumples to the ground.
Wow.
That belonged to my great grandpappy. And I pull out my
No
rifle.
response.
I pull out my rifle and I shoot him.
Okay.
It ricochets and kills
From
Maybe.
you're at disadvantage. One, you're within 10 feet, and also you're right behind Max.
Wait,
because
But
you're
I
in the
have-
hallway.
But I have sharpshooter or something.
How does the darkness absorbing
that's fine.
stuff work with lasers?
Oh, also,
Don't ask that question so that he can tell you it does.
we're about to find out. We are about to find out.
How does one of my weaknesses play to this character's advantage?
14 again.
Is your attack?
Yeah.
No, the bullet or the whatever. You shoot bullets, right? The projectile.
Slugs?
You tell me.
The projectile bounces ineffectively off the shoulder, the pauldron of the animated armor. And it bounces a couple more times in the hallway as everyone instinctively ducks as it just ricochets around.
Nice.
Question, DM.
Yeah,
How far apart are the walls?
5 feet.
Duly noted.
The minimum distance is going to be 5 feet, and I feel like I've been trying to drill in how tight quarters these are.
Oh yeah,
We're basically-
That's all I need to know.
All right.
We're in a bottleneck.
I'm a Mario wall jump out of here.
You're gonna die here. I'm gonna make sure of it.
You're in the wall. Shut up.
I guess I'll take a shot with TMC
At whom?
at
Because it's Max, me, and then you.
yeah. I'm gonna shoot forward because there's less people to get around.
All right. So just
Towards-
Kibe and Grits.
It
All right.
Just as many people.
Grits is in the wall. Oh no, Grits is
Nope.
okay. Do I
Shrimp is
okay?
in the
Who
wall.
do I have the clearest shot towards?
Grits, Kibe, Baron, Max.
You have a real
Between the cover and then I feel like I've been describing that you guys don't have much of you
yeah.
past 15 feet.
How big is this hallway?
How big is this person?
How wide is the
How
hallway?
fuck did I get us?
100%.
Medium. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, you can
Generally-
be large. I can be large. Okay. Yeah.
Generally, if
You
someone's
can be
saying they
large.
can, like, you know, take souls,
Well, actually, it
you
depends on the
assume
beast.
their power level is pretty high.
Of your wild shape.
Yeah, but I didn't want to give up my
It's based
soul.
on CR.
Okay.
Or I was all about it, and then everyone was like, "No, no, no! Don't let him take your soul." And I was like, "I stabbed him."
Between all the
to do.
all the factors, Grirk essentially has full cover from you two since you guys were in the middle. Full
Well,
cover,
there's
you
only
can't take a
one.
shot on.
Yeah, there's two people in front of me, Kibe and Grits.
And two behind you.
Yeah.
Yell for everyone to get down.
Yeah. No. Can I just like raise my rifle above my head and just take like a pot shot towards him?
Okay.
Blind fire.
Yeah,
Sure,
you can just,
why not?
You can just shoot in the general direction.
Of Kibe.
Of your
Kibe and
allies.
Grits.
I'm raising up above everybody, you know, making sure it's not lined at your head or anything.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And we're all gonna
Come to
die anyway. Why
Krognak you
not?
again.
Sure, yeah, roll your attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
At the moment Grits found out he was going to die here, he decided, why doesn't everyone else die here too?
You ignore half cover or total cover?
The
with
old
sharpshooter?
Kraken.
At no point in time was he enchanted to think that everyone was an enemy.
I
just a
ignore,
dipshit.
I ignore all forms of cover except for total cover.
Whatever, man.
That's what sharpshooter says.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you take a you take a shot and it just fires forward, laser. You lose sight of it almost instantly. But then all of you kind of catch glimpses of it as it bounces around above your heads, just into the darkness. The laser bounces around.
My real
Doesn't hit anyone.
I have projectiles. He has lasers.
Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, it happens. Whatever happened.
Things do stuff.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
shot a laser for some reason.
Yeah.
Really freaked you out.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I guess it's Grirk's turn.
I guess so.
Witch bolt right down the hallway.
So yeah,
You're
first
all
the
dead.
animated armor thing just goes to grab you, Max.
Okay.
Is
Tell
that
it no.
is that an attack that you were prepared for? Because it's not swinging at you or anything; it's just going to grab you.
I mean,
Is a grapple an attack?
Is the
He said-
grapple
I mean,
malicious?
it takes an attack. It takes an attack of your action. It's not technically an attack. It's just a contested thing.
It
makes
makes
a
just
move
hugging
at-
you.
If you want to react, I'm saying if you want to
Alright,
react,
I'm
you can.
reacting to that.
All right, you can hit him then if you want.
Okay.
Go ahead and.
I said no.
That's my
So,
purse.
If I attack as a readied action, is it 2 attacks?
No, it's just your reaction.
You just get one attack on a ready action. I think.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
be one.
Oh, it might not hit. Let's see.
Oh my god, we're so dead.
15.
15.
I know what you're talking about, man. I got
No,
faith in us.
it hits and it connects, but it looks like it does nothing. It just like hits the armor and
Oh, man.
Are there any barrels that he
Does
can shoot or I can shoot?
um.
It makes me feel better. I have a way to get myself out of this.
So
I
yeah,
do too,
he essentially grabs you, lifts you up off your feet, and then is just going to do a shoving motion and just starts shoving you forward. And you hear in unison, in step, all 4 armors walking together. BreAnne and Elon, give me strength saving throws, as this armor is essentially using Max as a shunt to push you guys forward.
9.
7.
Yeah, you guys are both knocked down to the ground as he's just like as it's just charging forward.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Does he trample them or push them?
yeah, just everyone's just kind of getting pushed, I guess, and,
Okay.
and rolled back. So you two are prone. You're being grappled. Grirk says, "I wonder what this'll do." Slaps his hand on the table. A compartment opens up. He takes out a jar filled with this quicksilver-like substance, and jumps over the counter, and then just kind of.
Pets.
What's your AC?
My AC is
Not enough.
16,
16.
but
Um,
I use my reaction to cast shield
Okay.
and bumps that to 21.
Okay. Cool. Goes to hit you with the little vial of liquid, and it stops 4 inches short of from hitting you, and it smashes against this translucent arcane shield of energy in front of you. And you can see Grirk just kind of says, "Fine," and then disappears. But as the liquid smashes and begins to drip along that invisible shield, you see from Quicksilver, it rapidly begins to change, and defying physics, it bubbles upward. Before a flash of light, it explodes outward. I need
That's cool.
all of you to give me dexterity saving throws, except for Shrimp. Oh, Kibe and Grits are the only ones that do it not with disadvantage. So Max, Elon, and BreAnne. I switched you two.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
22.
You two are laying on the ground and he's being grappled.
And it's what kind of save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, everyone gets +3
25.
if
21.
you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
16.
Am I within 10 feet of him?
Who?
Max.
5, 10. Yeah, we'll say yeah.
All right. 15, 20. Nobody's counting by fives. What's happening?
11.
Yes.
12.
See, guys, he disappeared. We're good.
All right. Elon, what was yours?
16.
16. You said 21, and then he had 25. All right. So I'm gonna need Max,
More dice.
and Kibe and Elon to roll a d20 for me.
Oh, no.
Wonderful.
Sweet. Should have
Roll high or low. I don't know which is better. Which roll?
Net 1.
Oh, no. Maybe that's good. Maybe low is good. It's not good.
No, it's never good.
One is never good.
Look, Brian's just looking at a table and just picking out what he's going to make him do anyway.
Yeah.
Rubbing his hands together.
No. What did you guys roll?
9.
You
6.
chop off your own hands.
All right.
Net 1.
All right. Yeah. Just a flash of. I'm sorry. Let me write that down because not all these are instant.
Oh, God.
1 is Elon. Max is
We're like
6
reporting back
or
to
9.
the Citadel. Like, I'm just going
9.
to randomly explode.
And then Kibe's was 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me roll through this. And a flash of explosion goes out, similar to flashes you've seen before of wild magic, but it has a much darker twist and feel to it.
This time it's an anvil of cold iron.
That hits him in the head.
And crushes you immediately. You're turned into a fine pink mist.
Mm-hmm.
You fall to your knees and clasp your hands over your ears, and you're screaming in a pitch that is nearly damaging to everyone near you.
Ha! Joke's on you, I don't have ears.
Also, yeah, as you begin to scream, a bright light just shoots out like lasers, Cyclops style, from your eyes.
Ooh.
And you just fall to the ground screaming. The light's not damaging to anyone.
I feel like we need a glass of that.
And even in this corridor, the light is piercing all the way to the walls.
Wow.
Can we see how tall this room is?
Maybe in a second.
I got eye stalks too, so it's just going crazy.
It's like a beholder.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing too bad.
You're not allowed to make jokes, boy.
Max,
I know what you're talking about. This is great.
thick yellow blisters erupt in
Ugh.
7 different spots of your body.
You
Hold on
pick.
a
Which
second.
spots? Tell us, Charles.
I'm immune to disease
Oh.
thanks to the power of my faith.
Gotcha. It's not disease.
Which 7 spots, Charles?
That's what you gotta tell the girls when it's like, I swear, babe, it's not a disease.
I guess
It's just a cold sore.
my arms. I don't know.
7 of them on his arms.
And then number 1. All right.
Dead.
Immediately explode.
Extra dead.
You catch a
Elon.
bad case of death.
Bright blue mushrooms sprout within a 30-foot radius from you. When moving through this area, you have to roll. You'll have to roll a dexterity saving throw to avoid disturbing any of the mushrooms. And this is for everyone because at this point, this entire area in a giant crater is covered in blue, slightly glowing mushrooms. And we'll leave it at that. So at this point, it's your guys' turn. All right, Shrimp, you're in the wall. The 4 armors are behind you and essentially have stopped moving. It's still holding you up in the air, but they've stopped advancing.
I begin to become acquainted with my new home.
I cry out to Gogurt. I'm like, if you'll just call it off, you can have my soul. I'm sorry.
Your voice echoes through the chamber. You guys hear him cry for truce, mercy, but no response. It seems that Grirk has left the building.
You don't
Okay.
say.
Then I attempt to spider climb my way above it, up and out.
Guys, there's no reason for us to stick around here. Let's try to evacuate. Let's do everything we can
All
to get out
right.
of here.
First, you're gonna have to give me a dexterity save to try to avoid disturbing any of the mushrooms.
Am I still screaming?
How long is the mushroom?
Yeah, you're still
Natural
screaming
20.
and shooting out. All right, you pick your way between the spots, and you try to climb up. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. If it's acrobatics, you'll have to do disadvantage on the dexterity roll to avoid the stuff. But you can acrobatic your way up if you want. But you'll have to roll again for the mushrooms.
It's like
do
doing
athletics.
taxes. What? Do you want to itemize or not?
I'm just saying climbing is a lot easier than tumbling upwards.
15.
I cartwheel out.
15 for what? What are you trying to do?
My athletics check.
All right, you slowly make your way up. You're about 8 feet off the ground. You're a head off the ground, yeah.
I start shimmying my way forward as much as I can
Forward towards the entrance or
towards the entrance, trying to go above the armor and past them.
All right, everyone else, you see the room is now slightly illuminated because of these blue glowing mushrooms that have covered everything, covered the walls and the floor within 30 feet. So this whole area.
The whole building. How long do the mushrooms last?
You don't
They're
know.
still there. It's been 6 seconds. They're still there.
How long until all this is over?
Everyone stay still for the next hour.
I
mean,
do
my
my
spell lasts 6, so
Baron does his best to free Max from the cold
disease?
iron suit.
Oh.
I'm just trying to like wrestle him free.
Okay. So you stand up.
I use that my
Slap a
movement to
couple
stand up.
mushrooms.
To be honest, I have no reason to fear the mushrooms yet, so I probably am not very careful about it.
Okay. I mean,
I make
I
snow
can't
angels
tell you
with
to not do it
mushrooms.
with disadvantage now.
Well, what I'm saying is like, other than metagame knowledge, the DM said not to.
Yeah.
Baron doesn't know that these mushrooms are going to affect him, so
Okay.
He
So
doesn't- he-
When a dark, evil kind of place,
You know
and
what?
these mushrooms just pop.
no roll necessary. You
did.
You climb your way up, and as you make your way to your feet, every mushroom that you crush or move aside or do enough damage or put weight on, which is about we'll say 8 of them. Each one breaks out in a scream that echoes through this hallway, and it kind of sounds like what you imagine a tree would sound like if you were cutting it down. It's just extremely painful, and it layers on top of Keybase's screaming in this. So there's just a whole lot of screaming going on in here, and each one that you break releases a cloud of spores as screaming fills the air. But you make your way up to your feet, and amidst the loud noises, you're able to help wrestle Max away from the grip of this now inanimate piece of armor.
Max, are you okay?
Yeah, man.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you get Keybay?
Where is he?
he
Is
is-
he just down or what?
He is not in sorts. We're going to have to carry him out.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's screaming, light coming out of his eye stalks.
Yeah.
Yes, it's weird that you narrated that. Let's just grab him.
Can we gag him first?
Yeah, I tried to, grab him, and
I go to help. Now I'm avoiding the mushrooms as best I
Okay.
can.
I'm also trying to avoid the
Yeah,
mushrooms.
I tell Max, I was like,
Give me
"Don't touch this."
your dragon Keybay.
Huh?
I mean, well, with both of us,
I try to help
Keybay
him.
is
we can
not a
pick him
dragon.
up.
Yes, I'm a dragon.
I mean,
Keybase a dragon.
just on average, it's really hard to avoid. You guys
Dragon
have
crack.
crushed a couple more mushrooms.
Okay.
And with each one you crush, fills the air with more spores.
Are we taking damage or
You're not taking damage, but it's really unavoidable. You guys are definitely breathing some in.
Oh,
All right. We've got to get out of here. I don't know what happened to Shrimp. I don't know what happened to Grits. Elon seems to be able to handle himself.
all right.
So we try and carry Keybay.
Keybay, give me another
Screaming check.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, thank you.
While they're doing that,
Add 3.
I noticed that them hitting the mushrooms just releases spores. I don't really notice anything else going on. Can I go up to the counter
get a +3 for me.
and search
15
for items, hidden compartments?
Now is not the time.
Well, I don't breathe, so.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Sure.
right,
Give me
fuck
an investigation check.
Look for an off switch.
Look for an off switch. I look for an off switch as well.
On me, yeah, there's a couple.
Couple of off switches.
Yeah.
That would be a 16.
All right. No, unfortunately, not able to find anything. Everything is just like so immaculately hidden. Even though you saw the compartment where Grirk took out the vial, it's just you feel like the craftsmanship is so smooth. There's just no compartments whatsoever.
Okay. I just kind of shrug it. Sorry, guys.
15.
Okay, yeah. You blink a couple times and the light fades away, and you see the scene before you.
Am I still screaming?
No, unless you want to. You don't feel compelled.
You tell me.
You're not overwhelmed by the sensation of screaming anymore.
I continue to scream.
You're actively screaming. Gotcha.
Yeah.
BreAnne and Max are carrying you out.
I'm just kind of used to screaming by this point.
All right, Grits, what are you doing?
It's easier to scream than
Spider climb out. Can I spider climb and still use an action, or is the action
I mean, what's your action? It has to be feasible.
fairy fire? It's it's full verbal, and I'm gonna fairy fire the armors.
Okay. Yeah, you light them up, and you see all 4 of them standing there, completely still, just standing in a line.
I try to spider climb past them, above them.
All right. Yeah, you're continuously spider climbing. At this point, you also have knocked some mushrooms off, and again, each one is just screaming their asses off. And you guys squeeze past the armor, carrying Kibe. I guess you're still carrying screaming Kibe.
Yeah.
Scream back.
Well, he stopped screaming.
No,
He decided to continue.
Well, I stop and I take a breath and then I go back to screaming.
Gotcha. Yeah, you 4 have moved. Basically, you found the entrance. The armors don't seem to be moving at all. Don't seem to be reacting. They are completely inert.
I pick up my net.
All right.
Do I still have like the boils or whatever on my
Yes.
arm? I cast Lesser Restoration on myself to see if that does anything.
Okay. Yeah, as you cast it, each one bursts and drops onto the ground. Just this really viscous, oily liquid. It smells kind of like kerosene. But they fade away from your skin, and your skin heals over.
Did the mushrooms follow me out?
No, they didn't follow you, but you definitely have like a cloud spore just kind of coming off your body as you're walking through.
So I look awesome.
Is he making like a trail of them? Is he?
Yeah. I mean, he's just knocking them aside willy-nilly now, and
So-
it's just kind of following him a little
So
bit.
we're all outside.
Yeah, you guys all moved outside.
I asked.
Wait, I'm still in the wall.
I'm about to ask. I asked, what happened to Flint? Is he dead?
Fucking ran away.
He ran away.
I would like to make a perception check.
That coward.
He just melted. Shit went down. He melted went into the rock, and then he's gone.
Perception check based on
Prestidigitate all the stuff off of me.
perception check based on sound at disadvantage. I just want to see if I can hear what happened outside.
Sure.
Since apparently no one is thinking about what's going on.
Gotcha.
Can I try to like gently remove some of those mushrooms and store them for later use?
You left and came back in?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
not scared of the mushrooms.
Sure.
That'll be a 10.
10?
Yeah.
You hear screaming.
Oh God.
And
It's
after
worse
a
than
few-
I thought.
After a few minutes, and there's like dozens of screams going on.
Yeah.
Different pitches, different levels, different directions. After a few minutes, it kind of dies down. And then they just start going off again.
You made the right choice.
There's like a fresh hell out there.
I think to everyone, and I say,
Yeah, you gather a couple.
I do.
when
Sweet.
if he moves past where I am, tell me.
As we scream.
They're screaming. You can scream and think at the same time.
I think back to you. Go fuck yourself, Flint.
When I hear this,
Does anyone hear what I say?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are communicating with each other.
I think back. It's like we're all outside
Outside. All right. I think back. Outside where? What do you mean?
the building. We're in the street.
How many dice?
No thanks to you.
All right.
roll a D8.
I come out of the wall. I use my movement to leave the wall.
All right, you come out. You see.
Gogurt.
You see.
I go back into the wall.
You see Elon standing up, and he has just a handful of these blue mushrooms that seem to be, all of them have these tiny little, like, their caps lift up just a little bit as they scream, kind of like mandragoras. They're just like letting off this piercing howl.
I stick them in my bag of holding.
And he just sticks them in the bag, and it goes quiet. And you, coming out of the stone, you take a deep breath, and you just like, it's this rank, musty, I don't know, heavy breath
Fungal.
as the spores just like you suck up on accident.
I just say, nice of you to come out. And I just turn around and leave.
Everything looks kind of cloudy and foggy in here.
You know,
I'd be sure to kick some extra mushrooms on my way out just so he has to breathe in more of it.
I mean, and you notice when every time he does, a fresh batch of hellish screams. And so, you guys are leaving and squeezing through these armors as, I don't know, screams are just echoing off this.
Grits.
I'm
this corridor.
prestidigitating like the spores off of me, then off of everybody.
Well, while he's doing that, I ask, Grits, what the hell happened in there?
He wanted my soul. I was going to give him my soul. Flint convinced me not to give him my soul. And then he just kept wanting to have the soul, and he's threatened. It's like, well, I could either give him my soul, or he's going to kill us. And I was like, I'm not giving you my soul. Then I stabbed him.
so you doomed us all.
What are you talking about? We're standing
Well,
right
I
here.
agree that you should not have given
I'm
your soul.
just walking out.
Yeah, you made it out. The door opens. You hear, door closes. Nothing. It's quiet. You guys are standing out in the middle of the street, just kind of dusting yourselves
No, I'm
off.
still
I go
standing.
back to the door. I open and close it
Yeah,
a few times.
it's the whole Ace Ventura thing.
Yeah.
Over time, it begins to dwindle.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing?
I was like, I'm sorry, guys. That went really poorly, and that is most like 100% my fault.
I walk up to Grits and I punch him in the face.
I cast cutting words on that.
All right.
You're just like, wait, no.
I was like, fuck you. You ran, you little bitch.
Shit. Why do I roll for a punch?
-8 to whatever
It's
you
your
rolled.
strength plus your proficiency.
Oh God.
How much is cutting words?
It's my bardic inspiration die.
Oh, okay.
A 4.
You punch yourself?
No, you just reach up and he just kind of like lifts his chin just a little bit out of your reach.
I said, you son of a bitch! What the fuck were you doing?
Trying to not lose my soul.
So you stabbed the demigod?
I don't know what he is. He wanted my soul, or he was going to kill us. I'm not giving up my soul. You won't give him your soul?
I would gladly give your soul to live.
We never should have come here to do business with this shady character.
We don't even know who he, whatever. It. I don't. Who is that even? What?
We were supposed to get the location.
What was Grirk supposed to do for us anyways?
It was supposed to lead us and tell us the location of the Dread Claw, like bigwigs down here.
But why did?
Hold on. I was like, hold on, guys, hold on. Let's compose ourselves a little bit.
Let's step away from this building.
Yeah, let's get away from this, and then
Let's get the
let's
fuck out of here altogether.
Yeah,
I want to give these
100%. Let's
mushrooms
do
to
that.
the little dog guy.
1,000%.
This is honestly all of our folly. We all had this information at the same time, and we all followed it.
I think it's one of our follies.
What it led to may have been, accelerated by one party member, but we all came down here together.
Hey man, I blame the house.
I don't blame
the
you.
house was my bad.
I don't blame you on this one, Gris.
I take
You did
off my
what you had
carnal
to
horde
protect
necklace, and I'm like, Elon, put this in the bag.
I put it in the bag.
Everything goes in the bag.
Everything goes. In
But
Put me in the bag. I'm done with this.
Mobile trash
Please
compactor.
put them in the bag.
we all got information from an unknown source. Some silent mute and just blindly trusted it. It is our folly
me a
that we
list
even
of
came down
everything
here in
that's
the
in the
first
bag?
place. We are fools.
I have no idea what all's
and we
in
have
the
learned
bag.
a valuable
I
lesson.
will
Fucking
pull
trust.
together
We
a
are
list of what I'm
fools.
pretty sure is in the bag.
I have a list of what I've put in your bag.
Oh, that's good.
I think we should switch our focus. Oh, as we're walking out, we're still moving out, right?
Yes.
Which direction are you going?
the
Towards the
exit.
quieter end or back the way you came?
Back the way we came.
Back the way we
That's
came.
the only way we know to go.
Oh, we're just gonna leave the grotto?
I'm done with this place.
What?
Oh,
I
hard
mean,
to
what
get
else do we
here.
have here?
The only reason we came here was for Grirk, and that turned out to be a shitstorm.
Unless you want to trade like your right leg for a displacer beast.
I'm thinking.
I
I'm thinking
mean,
to everyone.
Crabs
It's
can
like,
regrow their limbs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I was like, we
Interesting.
Can still,
Interesting. We could live like kings.
I mean, they are immortal.
I'm immortal.
it's all fun against we
I don't
flood the
have a
market and
butthole?
then become. then
Let the market.
then crab parts become useless. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I mean, we could live like kings down here.
Okay, I think to everybody, we can still. we can.
Good night, everybody.
We can still try to find the Dread Claw on our own if we still want to do that. I'll be real honest, Max. This is your gig. You're the one who
Yeah.
brought this to us. We can just go on and go to find the shards for the king, and I'm fine with that.
We already made a promise to the refugees.
Refugees.
During all this
Oh, good.
weirdness, I check on my dire wolf.
It's
We
dead.
just go back to the refugees and tell them we died.
Don't screw me, Brian.
I mean, it's in your pack. It's intact.
I lick my claw and put it in front of its mouth. Do I feel breathing?
What?
It's still.
Oh,
And then
no.
instinctively, without opening its eyes, it just kind of nuzzles your hand a little bit.
Oh, okay. I get a little pat and put it back
It's
in the bag.
asleep.
Okay.
It slept through that? Got ice water in his veins.
the sewer wolf has seen some shit.
On the ground writhing.
Yeah.
It's a hard motherfucker.
I knew there's a reason I like this guy.
God damn, where's the rest of them?
It's like the John Wick of wolves.
All right. All right, let's get back topside.
That's when I was like, Max, what do you want to do? The Dread Claw are down here somewhere. We can find them and wipe them out.
We don't know that they're down here. We just know that Dude Man Lady knew where they were.
So he said, there's no reason to trust that being.
Yeah, he had silver liquid.
He did have silver liquid. You're not wrong.
Oh, I'm very glad that did not touch me.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed it touched me. So we have that in common.
I didn't think the silver liquid was that bad.
I'm okay with the amount of things that touched me. That wall.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, can we not talk about how shit went south and you just ran?
I didn't run. I was setting an elaborate trap.
Insight check.
Sure. Yeah. Roll it.
I mean,
Brian's over here
stepping
checking
into the
his
wall
phone.
is not running. He actually stayed there longer than the rest of us.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
20.
I mean, I'm telling the truth.
You sense that he's telling the truth.
I was going to wait till she moved. It moved in front of us and mammoth out of that wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mammoth into that 5-foot corridor.
Or scorpion or something. I don't know. I was going to animal in there.
That would've been
Looked very much like you just ran away scared.
I didn't run.
I mean, he did
melded.
say I'm not with these guys.
That's dreaded yelled that. All right, fine. I'm fucking lying to you. Yeah, no. You started a fight that we didn't need to start, and I moved away from the situation.
It was either he was going to kill us or take my soul.
You said he could take your soul.
You're the one who objected to it.
No, I just wanted to know what would happen. I didn't object.
As you guys are talking, you hear a voice call out from behind you. It's like, Kibe, Grits, what are you guys doing down here? And you look over and you see an orc that you recognize.
Moguk.
It is not Moguk. It is Arnie.
Arnie!
I'm gonna torture the shit out of this guy.
You can say he's wearing like some rags, kind of trying to hide his face a little bit, but he like pulls back. He's like, he walks up, and he closes in towards you guys pretty fast. He's like, "What the hell are you guys doing down here?"
Looking for, you know.
Arnie,
I don't think he does.
you old son of a bitch.
Give me a
Suggestion check.
let's just give me a charisma check.
Give him an innuendo check.
Yeah.
Ugh.
See what you can infer.
A roll
8.
for rape.
He says,
Implying it.
he says, I don't know what you're talking about, but come here. Let's get out of the street. It's not safe. It's not safe in the street. Come here.
No shit.
It's not safe in any of these buildings.
And
either.
he pulls his hood up and starts walking down into a. There's no alleyways here. He just starts pulling away from the main crowds.
I follow him
Sure, why not?
because why not? At this point, this is get us all killed.
All right. You follow him away, and then we'll have to see what he says next time. We play.
Dragon Ball.
Flip the table. All right. So we had a special question.
Yeah.
We have such a special question
Yeah.
from one of our patrons.
Yeah.
So special that Trey's gonna read it.
So special.
He's special.
It's
He's
so
special?
special.
He's special.
This question is from John Jacknasius Reeves. He asked us, my question for y'all would be, what are your favorite moments thus far in season 2? Let's go around the table, guys.
Who wants to go first?
I think the DM should go first.
Yeah. All right, fucker.
Specifically season 2 or
Season 2.
Thus far in season 2.
Okay.
All right.
No side quest, no season 1.
I do enjoy it when you guys do like dungeon stuff, but my absolute favorite moment was in the swamp when we did the trial.
You lying son of a
No. Listen, hear me out. When it happened, it was like, of course, I had not planned any of that. Who does? But it's like, we just had a trial in the middle of a swamp. What other game can you do that? Like that, to me, that is the most D&D thing to ever happen. Not like quintessential or the epitome of D&D, but just the fact that it could happen. I've never played a video game or any other game where something like that had the possibility of happening. So as it was happening, I was just like, I fucking loved every second of it. I know like tensions are really high and stuff, but I don't know. I really like that just because of what happened and that it could happen in D&D. So that's my favorite moment.
So far, I've either got to go with dozens, or when we were going through that sunken tower or whatever. It's like I fell into the bear trap, and it's like I was the worst rogue in the history of rogues. It's like every trap I just activated.
Not to mention Flint shot you a bunch of times.
Yeah, that was like I fell into the trap,
Don't steal my favorite moment.
and Flint shot me. That was hilarious to me.
To segue into my favorite moment would be in the same area where, I shot Grits a bunch of times and then set him on fire. Knowing that the spider webs were flammable, and because Boyd just runs into every room that he sees and runs up to literally everything that he sees. I'm like, all right, let's take a beat and figure out the best way to do this. He runs in, I'm like, I'm still going to set this shit on fire. Flame on.
Nice.
Everyone hates me. That's fine.
All right. So
I'm gonna play a cleric next time. I'm not gonna heal anybody.
It'd be just as helpful.
Damn.
Truth.
So
Facts.
I'll remember that.
my favorite moments. I really did enjoy getting stuck in the gnomes underground well. That was a lot of fun going through that, just the different puzzles and stuff. My favorite thing that
Murdered
Aaron
all
has
those
done
duck souls.
so far was cut up the freshly killed centaurs.
Oh my God.
And then Kibe feeding it to another centaur and random people. Cutting up those centaurs and making ground up centaur dick was the best choice I've made so far. That is,
getting the hookers for Keybay was another good one.
It paid off in this episode.
yeah, like the
That's
centaur
true.
dick joke has just continuously paid off.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yep.
But it's gone now.
We have to get some more.
I even kept a tally of how much inches I had.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Could have.
I think my favorite part so far has been the episode where Grits was just high out of his mind the whole
my gosh.
episode. That was a train wreck.
None of us could
You guys
roll.
played pickup football?
Yeah.
Oh my
ball
God.
around it?
None of us could roll for
sucked at
shit.
it. Yeah.
Oh, it was
I don't think anyone rolled double digits.
Yeah,
that
like-
entire
No,
game.
we didn't.
And then Grits is over there rolling on the ground.
I was like, my character's nothing but a skill monkey, and I've yet to notice when anyone has messed with my food or drink.
I rolled a nat 20, bro.
And it's just like I've had dick put into my food. I've been drugged.
Yeah, whenever you try to do shit, everybody always catches you.
Well, that's because every time I turn around, you're like, "Did he do it? Did I see them do it? Did he do it?"
That's true.
Baron is consistently like, "How can I screw Grits over?"
Also, writing Dick's ass, or writing Grits.
Whoa.
Writing
Episode
Grits'
title.
Riding Dick's ass.
Writing Grits' ass all the time about what he's doing.
Riding
That's
Dick's
fun
ass. Oh, man.
too. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid. I say stupid stuff.
All right, Blake, have you gone?
No, I haven't gone. Guys, it's been a long season. It's been a lot of episodes. There's been a
Don't
lot
say
of,
that. He's going to kill us.
We can end it.
I was trying.
Yeah, you did try. No, I mean, I'm pretty happy with where the campaign is going. I definitely liked when, on a whim, I decided to go find the like merchant in Sedlio.
Leo, yeah.
Brian went with that 100%. Had the voice. That was clutch. That was kind of funny. I mean, I like that, like, because I mean, the fighting's been good, been fun, and Brian's been keeping that interesting. But like a lot of our just random shit we've been doing it's been cracking me up.
Dude, my favorite Keybay moment is when we're trying to chase down that thief, and Keybay just doesn't give a shit. But he finds him first because he just jumps in that poo water.
That's pretty good. Gosh, it's hard. I'd have to think about this probably longer, but one thing I really did like, I liked one of our first like kind of weird encounters was like the zombies. I like that whole, like that city. I like that we have that relationship with
Dorzug.
Dorzug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That whole part of the campaign I really liked.
That was pretty good.
So I like the bridge fight. I don't know why it was entertaining. It was going smooth.
Oh, the
Didn't
one,
listen to
the one too that we did.
The old one too is funny.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a well timed 20 for sure. But like that whole like. There wasn't necessarily a win or loss to the fight, which was kind of interesting, and like we still haven't uncovered kind of the mystery of these zombies. So I just like that as an idea, I suppose.
Charles?
A few of my favorite moments are, obviously the dozens. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then when we were trying to save that village that was under attack, and Keybay was using a corpse as a battery.
That was great. Keybay, come knock on this door.
I think I know where you're going with it.
And then he just like barged into some family's home to spend the night.
I did B&E, didn't I?
And then like another favorite moment was recently just like seeing the look on Brian's face when he's like, give me the dick.
Man.
Yeah, last
that was pretty
episode.
funny.
Yeah.
Like I had a split second of hesitation because like I don't want to say it, but I was like I don't want to censor myself. Let's just say it. I knew what was coming.
I love how resigned
Yeah, you did.
I think there's only one more shout out, and that's to Ralph when he was a spider riding on the back of his cat familiar and jumped onto the centaur balls.
No, shocked his balls through his mouth.
No, my favorite Ralph moment is like he visits for the first time and then he just sits. sits and watches us fight. That was a badass fight. Me and you did the 1-2 off the building.
Yeah, we
that
did.
was the dopest thing that I've gotten to do. And then Ralph is just like, let me sit and watch.
And then
Maybe,
starts to try to do a slow clap.
Yeah.
I mean, we do kind of have to wrap this episode up, but maybe we should do like a mid-season recap or something.
I mean, this is the longest season we've ever had.
Yeah.
Of the two.
It still stands.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, and we've even been discussing like calling it a season doesn't really do it justice. It's
Yeah.
like, it's the saga of this
True.
world.
True.
Right.
So
As long as we
But-
don't die.
I mean,
I mean, no promises.
a recap would probably do everyone good,
Yeah.
including the listeners.
Yeah. So
Including the players, because
yeah.
there's many times where I'm like, what are we trying to do?
No, yeah, that might be a good idea.
I've just recently started going back through and listening and on like episode 15 of the new season and of this current season. And I'm just going back and listening. It's like, oh God, I forgot about that. Like having to take notes and be like,
Yeah.
I need to bring that back up later.
Yeah.
So anybody listening, if that's something you'd want to see us do, or if there's any other, I don't know, I guess topic or whatever, any other questions you want us to talk about, let us know. And we'll see what we can do. We'll try to make it happen.
If you'd like to help out the show, just tell a friend about the show. That'd be great. Leave a rating or review on whatever podcasting machine you get us through. Just let people know we exist.
Yeah.
Because we certainly exist.
I think we may exist.
Pretty sure. Let me roll for
You
it.
can
real
also
quick.
come and like us on all of our social media.
Leave us a like.
And we'd also like to thank our Patreons for this episode. We'd like to thank Luke Wood. And we'd also like to thank Tarken Davis.
Thanks, guys.
Goes to Timmy the Mute.
And
Also-
all of our other patrons.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
so much
thank
for
you
supporting
very
us. You
much.
don't understand. Like, that means so much to us. That's
Also,
incredible.
If you would like to join the ranks of our patrons and support us monetarily because you love us to death, admit it. Check out the episode description below. There's a link to our Patreon page. Check out our rewards. We got some pretty cool stuff lined up.
Listen to
listed
episodes
out.
early, a week early.
Yeah.
Bonus content, all the stuff that we talk about before Brian says, welcome to Bards Nobles.
Yep. That B-roll, son.
And, excuse me.
Give us enough of your hard-earned money. We'll even say your name on the show. Because
Sounds like
As well as some other really good rewards.
the shirts are pretty dope.
there's shirts and
honestly.
stickers and stuff.
The,
Check it out.
The shirts and dopes are the shirts and dopes.
Thank
Say
you
your
guys.
name.
Yeah.
Call
Good
you
night,
daddy.
everybody.
Thank you
We'll say
guys
your
for
name however you
listening.
want.
Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!